if you want to build a company or you want to become a solopreneur, you essentially need nothing to get started, right? You just need a laptop, which you probably already have, and an internet connection. Try everything. Don't be afraid. Just fail cheap, fail it forward.
All right, this is another episode of the Founders Pack Form Your Own Pack podcast. Oh my goodness. And my guest today is Michelle Marcelline from Typedream. Michelle, how are you doing?
Hey, thank you so much, Michael, for inviting me here. I'm really honored.
No
I
problem.
am doing great. Busy January.
Yeah, I'll bet. Well, I think the way that I found you was you're very much building in public right now for Typedream.
Yes. Mhm.
And so I thought it was very interesting. That's one of the things that we kind of evangelize a little bit. But for maybe people that haven't been following that, who is Michelle and what is Typedream?
Yeah. Hi everyone. I'm Michelle. I was born and raised in Indonesia, and I moved to the US back in 2015 for college. So, I met my four other co-founders in the first computer science class in college. We started by building school projects together, and then we branched out to random projects out of school. And when we graduated, we decided to quit our day jobs and pursue startups together, applied to YC, and fortunately we got in, or else we would have been deported.
Oh no. Okay, well that's important. I don't know if that was a fact.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you have a legitimately great startup, but that's amazing though. So that worked out pretty well. So remind me,
Yeah.
which batch of YC were you in?
W20. So the last batch before COVID.
Oh boy, so that was the
In
last
fact,
one.
our demo day was online. Yeah.
Oh, it was online. Oh wow. Okay, I was gonna ask.
The demo day was in March, so only the demo day was online, but thankfully we got to experience the batch fully offline.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know that was a little bit like there was mixed feedback. We've interviewed a lot of founders from like
Mhm.
22 and now 23. 23 is obviously going back a little bit normal, but still hybrid. 22, I
Yeah.
think it was like I felt a little disconnected sometimes, but there's a lot of them, right? Like 22 had some,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
All
A
right,
lot.
so what is the problem that you are solving and what does Typedream do?
Typedream is a no-code website builder, similar to WordPress, Squarespace, and other no-code website builders, but we believe that every website builder is generational. You wouldn't ask people these days to use WordPress just because the interface is very, very old and it's borderline unusable for people these days. And Typedream focuses on targeting purely no-code people with zero knowledge in coding, including technical terms like margins and padding, because with other website builders, you still need to understand those technical terms. Our initial target market was Notion people because we made our editor to match Notion. So it's a text-based editor. You can type slash for command and stuff like that. But since then, we've branched out to the Twitter people, so tech people in general, founders, also to sellers and influencers on TikTok and Instagram.
Very interesting. Okay. And then where are you guys at in the venture?
We raised our seed in 2021.
Amazing. And I think you've recently come up with some products. So this is a product that is there a wait list for it or can anybody sign up for it?
Typedream has been around since mid 2021, so anyone can sign up for it. But the waitlist that you're referring to are our experimental products, so Typedream Payments and Typedream AI.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want if you want to talk about those? I don't know if they're top secret, but
Yeah, of course, of course. So in Typedream, whenever we divide our engineering team's time, we always go in two different directions. The first direction is to build the features that we definitely need as a website builder just to reach feature parity with other website builders out there. And the second path is to do experimental products um, to like benefit off the hype and hopefully get some traction there. So past experiments that we've done before, We did it with, well, Notion itself, because Notion was really, really popular back in 2021, even up to now, but the initial wave was back in 2021. We experimented with Web3, went really well, although it kind of died down a few months after. But yeah, it got us some volume, which is really great. Now we're experimenting with payments because Gumroad recently raised their price to 10% flat.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Okay, so for people that know what is Gumroad, and
it's a platform to sell digital products.
and is it mainly creators that are using that, or does it matter?
Mainly creators, I would say.
Okay,
Digital creators only,
right.
because yeah, you can only sell digital products. It's like Shopify, but for digital products. The types of things you sell are courses, templates, and more.
That makes sense. Okay, that's
So yeah, Gumroad recently raised their price to 10% flat, and there was a huge like
backlash.
volume
I
of
saw
people complaining on Twitter. So we thought, why not take advantage of that?
Yeah, okay, so that's cool. And so that's a product that is kind of in the beta phase, or you're just launching?
We haven't launched it yet, so we're planning to launch the alpha to our wait list around next week.
Amazing. Okay, well, that's good timing on our part. Hopefully I get this out quick enough so we
Yeah.
benefit from it. All right, so what if you could offer other founders only one piece of advice, what would that advice be?
Fail cheap, fail forward, fail often. So with the tech industry, if you want to build a company or you want to become a solopreneur, you essentially need nothing to get started, right? You just need a laptop, which you probably already have, and an internet connection. Whereas last time in the 80s, people had to build an entire factory along with its machines to try something out. Around 10 years ago, probably people had to pay for a master's degree or even more than that to go to med school and become a doctor, become a lawyer. But these days, a lot of people are becoming tech entrepreneurs, and there's zero cost in doing that. So yeah, try everything. Don't be afraid. Just fail cheap, fail it forward.
I love it. That is amazing advice. And that's kind of consistent with my methodology, which is, rapidly prototype, go talk to real customers. And I think entrepreneurs who change the world. So the faster they move, the
Yeah.
better.
It's really great that you believe in entrepreneurs and only entrepreneurs.
Oh my God, please, let's be honest. Let's look at the um, all right. So what has the role of community and or partnerships been in your success so far?
Oh, community is everything. So I would say Typedream's first big break was our product on launch back in mid 2021. And we wouldn't be able to get number one product of the day, of the week, and of the month on Product Hunt without building a community. So prior to that launch, we've been really active on Twitter, building in public ever since the first days of Typedream, even starting from the ideation phase, actually. Yeah, so we wouldn't have done it without a community. And we encourage everyone to continue building a community. We're still building public until today.
I love it. That is amazing. All right. I want to be conscious of your time. What is the best way for people to get in touch with you? And who is a good contact for you? What sort of person do you want to talk to?
My DMs are open everywhere. I'm active
Okay.
on almost all socials, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. So just shoot me a DM. What kind of people? I want to talk to other tech founders and my potential customers. So tech people and creators, influencers.
Amazing. All right. Well, I will, and I think I mentioned this to you. We launched something called Intros by Founders Pack, which gives you automated weekly introductions to other founders that are kind of either their past podcast guests or their members who are kind of tier one founders. So I'd like to send you an invite to that. Maybe that can help facilitate it. As you know, when we have interesting people on the podcast, we like you to nominate other interesting people who are founders or investors who are also starting scalable startups. So who would you, Michelle, like to nominate as a future guest? And ideally, you can introduce us.
Yeah. I would love to nominate my friend Arnav Batla. Arnav was a student in Canada when I met him. He went to the US for a month, if I'm not mistaken, to meet other founders because he wanted to drop out of college and pursue the startup life. He ended up doing that, so he dropped out of college. He went to the US, slept on his friends' couches. He then got into Y Combinator,
Oh wow.
and he raised $3 million or something for
Dang.
his seats. So yeah, I want to recommend him.
And what's the name of his company?
Coinbooks.
Coinbook.
So
Okay.
like QuickBooks, but for crypto companies, Web3.
Oh, okay. And it's Arnav.
Mhm.
Okay, great. That is a wonderful introduction. I'm really curious to see, let's see which school he went to. So I have a theory, but we're gonna find out. I'm just gonna see if I'm gonna validate it.
Yeah.
Geez, I see his profile on Crunchbase, but I don't see. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, Arnav, you've been nominated as a featured guest. And where did he go? Come on, I have a bet. No, I was wrong. Oh my God. University of Victoria. Okay, that's interesting. I am a reformed Canadian. I escaped the Maple Curtain also. So we'll have
Oh,
lots to
okay.
talk about. Which country did you come from? I forget.
Indonesia.
Indonesia, right? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say Singapore, and it's like, no, it's Indonesia. Awesome. Michelle, thank you so much. We're excited to learn about Typedream, and we're excited to follow your journey.
Of course. Thank you so much, Michael. Honored to be here.
Likewise.